Hello everyone, I hope you're doing fine both physically, emotionally and mentally. This class is going to be based on Mortuary Text 79 and obviously it's going to be a reading class. The hashtags for this class are keep reading and stay positive. These are the ways to keep motivated and focused for me. Just a humble suggestion for you. Okay, let's get started. What do you need for this class are here. Firstly, guys, the more treat books. You can go to page 170 when we start working on the text. And pens or pencils, preferably colored ones because you may underline or you may mark important points. And a vocabulary journal in which you can write the word, the definition of the word. You can draw a picture if you can, or you can write some synonyms or antonyms of the verb along with a sample sentence. So this is the way actually I study vocabulary, and this is a really good way to recycle the vocabulary and to see the world in many contexts with many different ways. And on top of everything, guys, a happy, healthy and ready mind and body, because this is the way you can focus on a lesson. So therefore, make sure that you have a healthy body, healthy mind before you start this class. Okay, I know, I'm sure, I feel you feel ready and happy right now. Let's get it started then. So what's on the menu? Let's look at it. First of all, we're gonna learn some vocabulary items for the text. Then guys, we're going to look at the text and answer some questions related to the text. And finally, we're gonna play Kahoot. I hear that you say yay because I know how much you missed playing Kahoot in class. But this time we're gonna play it at a distance. No worries, it's gonna be fun again. I know that. Okay guys, so for this class you need some vocabulary items. So where do these words come from? From our vocabulary journals, from our vocabulary list. Remember the list we put on the walls when we were in face-to-face education. So these are the words you need to know for this text. Okay? So I'm sure you know some of them, or maybe you know all of them. Good for you. But let's revise them. Let's make sure that we remember them. So guys, life is not that simple. I'm not gonna give you the meaning of the words directly. First of all, you're gonna check the meaning of the words, or you're gonna try to remember. Then you're going to match them with the images below. Here are the words. Here are the images. So guys, when you see this icon, please pause the video and do the activity. So right now you may pause and you may match the vocabulary items with the images. Okay, here are the answers, guys. So you see for receive and for obtain we have two correct answers. So over here, so we're gonna see why this is the case. So here are the meaning and some example sentences, guys. Let's check them one by one all together. So depart is a verb and it means to leave a place. So remember the airport. So you can see arrival, departure. So and over here depart is the verb form of departure actually. So how about accomplish? So guys, accomplish means to be successful in something, to succeed. So you may remember it from this phrase, mission accomplished. So it means I did it. So how about receive? Receive means to get or accept something, like she received messages. And here guys, obtain is a verb. This time again it means to get something, but different from receive by making an effort. Like I finally managed to obtain a copy. Yes, you received it, but there is this sense of managing something. So this is the tiny difference between receive and obtain. But in many cases, you may use it interchangeably. So avoid means prevent something bad from happening, like avoid reading all the news about coronavirus. So here guys, after avoid generally we use gerund. It means verb ing. And ensure is the verb. So it's the verb form of sure. So it means to make sure that something happens. Like the system ensures blah blah. It means the system makes sure that blah blah. So how about minimize? So again, there's a related word here, mini. It means to make something mini, like to reduce something. And well designed is an adjective. It refers to having a good design. Like Kalkanda Technology Valley is a well-designed development zone. So I hope I'm not advertising. Okay, so right now let's have a look at the topic of the text. So I'm gonna show you 3 photos and you're gonna guess the topic. So here there are 2 guys. So what can you guess about the topic? So maybe do you know these guys? Or maybe you can look at their clothes or their name tags over here. Okay, another photo. Around the world. So it means these guys did something throughout the world, around the world. Okay, another photo is coming. So helium. Oops, what are the relationship between these photos? So it means these guys did something over the world, around the world, and helium in it. So guys, you're right. Around the world journey in a balloon. So it means we're going to read a text about these guys and they traveled the world. They traveled all around the world in a balloon. So guys, here is the reading text. If you don't have the book, don't worry because I'm gonna show you the text and the questions. So here is the text and here are the questions, part A. So please have a look at them and then pause the video. Then I'm gonna explain you the answers. Okay, so here are the answers, guys. You can check. Okay, so let's have a look at the questions one by one this time. For question 1, you need to look at paragraph 1. So it says they departed. Remember, depart means left. So they left on March 1st from Switzerland. So it means they start their journey in Switzerland. Okay, so question 2 is in paragraph 4. And here guys it says although Pickard and Jones had their share of problems. So it means although they had problems, they were able to avoid the problems. So it means option D is not correct because they met problems during their journey. And for question 3, you need to look at paragraph 4. And here guys it says orbiter 3 was slightly different from other balloons. So in the following sentences, it explains how and in what ways it's different. And here it says the helium cell was enlarged. Oops. So the helium cell was enlarged. So it means, guys, it became bigger actually. So therefore, it says it had a bigger helium cell than other balloons. Okay, here are the next questions, part B. So for this part, guys, maybe you can underline some important vocabulary. You may underline some important vocabulary like some of the problems. Okay, so here problem is an important word. And here how. Meteorologists have this, guys. So you know when you have a question with how, sometimes you need to start with by, like by doing something. Or in question 3, the keyword is why. So in that case, you need to start maybe because or to do something. Okay? Please pause the video and answer the questions. Okay, here are the answers. Please check them. Okay guys, so right now let's see where we can find these answers. For question 1, please go to paragraph 4. So it says some of the problems. So we know that at the beginning of the fourth paragraph, we have the problems. So we understand that this text is going to be about the problems. Then in the following sentences, it says they were able to avoid the problems. So they were able to avoid the problems by other groups. So they were able to avoid the problems that caused other groups to fail. So, and then we have such as. So it means, guys, this such as part is gonna give us the problems, which problems they can avoid, they could avoid. So therefore here you need to write lack of fuel, weak winds, extreme temperatures, and thunderstorms. Okay, next question is in paragraph 4. And here you need to write how the meteorologists helped them. So again in paragraph 4 it says, moreover, Orbiter 3 crew employed a team of meteorologists. Why? To ensure that Pickard and Jones would know where the most favorable winds were to be found. So in that case, guys, you need to write like by showing them, by telling them where the most favorable winds were to be found. So in this question, what's important is to follow how, because in how you need to start answering the question using by. Okay, next question is in paragraph 4 again. So you need to say why did the shape change? So here it says the shape was changed. Why? To minimize the effects of both heat and cold on the helium gas. Okay, this time, guys, we're gonna work on some vocabulary. So here are some important words in the text. They are bolded and italicized. So please find the paragraph in which you see these words and please write their definition. You may use a dictionary for this, but remember that each and every vocabulary item might have a different meaning in a different context. So therefore, you need to look at the meaning of the words in these paragraphs only. Pause the video, check the vocabulary. Okay, here are the answers, guys, possible answers. Of course, you can write the words which have the same or similar meanings. Okay, so last practice is this, guys. You need to use the vocabulary from this section and you need to fill in the blanks over here. But my suggestion is this: be careful about the part of speech like verb, noun, adjective, and be careful about the form of the verbs like verb 2, verb 3, or a singular or a plural noun. Pause the video. Please answer the questions. Okay, here are the answers, guys. So, as you can see, here you need to say the degree that they have. So, it means you need to have a collocation with degree. So, you can say obtain a degree or receive a degree. So, they have. So, have shows that this is going to be present perfect tense. Therefore, guys, you need to use verb 3, obtained or received. Or here, guys, you have training. So a collocation with training is receive or obtain a training. And next one, goal. Collocation with goal is accomplish a goal. And work, a collocation with work, team work. So in the next one, you have career. So it means you need to make sure of your career. So ensure a career. And in the sixth one, you have decisions. It means you need to avoid this kind of decisions. And in the last one, the risk, and you need to reduce the risk, which means you need to minimize it. Okay, guys, that's it for today's class. So I hope you find this video helpful for your studies. So keep reading and stay positive. So after this class, you may play the Kahoot, and I hear again you say, yay. See you soon, guys.